time for you to say, hey, I'm gonna pour me up a glass of wine. You know what? Forget the wine. Give me a shot. Welcome back to Road Talk After Dark. If you're new to my channel, my name is Idorsha. Welcome. Consider hitting that subscribe button, like, and definitely after you hear the content, comment. Greatly appreciate it because I love engaging with you guys. On today's episode, oh, just in case if anyone asks what I'm this is pretty this is pretty good. Velita Welita Skin Food Original Ultra Rich Cream Potent Plant Extract Formula Intensively Nourish Dry Skin. Am I saying that I got dry? Whatever. But besides that, today I wanted to touch on, when you get that feeling that we call it like the funk feeling. That feeling when you don't feel motivated, when you feel like you're not doing enough, when you're feeling like maybe giving up, like YouTube channel or whatever business endeavor you're getting into, you're just like, oh. But I think that's when you should try to tap in or maybe take a break. Because I've realized that sometimes when I feel that way, it's in a sense like my body's saying, hey, take a step back. Maybe take a little me time, maybe take a walk, maybe do something else, because sometimes we overwhelm ourselves and no one is there to tell us, hey, take a break. And that's when like our feelings and our emotions, they get the best of us. Or sometimes we don't feel motivated, but then we don't realize that if we take a step back and allow others and even our environment, taking a walk, you can get inspiration by taking a walk because something sometimes click and it's like, oh wow, let me just speak about it. Like this topic right now, let me just speak about it because I feel that it's completely true in any industry and anything that you want to do, entrepreneurship or not. You always get that feeling of, oh, I don't feel motivated, or am I doing enough? And we sometimes tend to play that over and over in our head. And what we do not do is that we don't stop and realize the things that we have accomplished. Like, let's say, if this for your YouTube channel, how was it last month to this month, or whatever business endeavor you may have? How was it last year, this year? Do you really stop and acknowledge even the little tiny accomplishments? I think sometimes we tend not to do that. We tend to just like, oh no, I got to do what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next, what's next. And that sometimes it overwhelms us and it drains us. And we're not able to say, hey, let me take a nap, maybe if you need it. We just sometimes get like into that funk and we feel like we're not being productive and we're not being creative, but we are. Is just that maybe you might just need to sleep. You just sometimes, you know how it is. Like sometimes I know for myself, like sometimes I could be in front of the computer, in front of the camera, trying to get these videos in order. Like, girl, balance. My stomach is like, you need to eat. You need to seriously eat because sometimes, as a creator, sometimes you tend to just go over like 100 miles or more an hour. And sometimes time passes and you're like, oh my gosh, did I eat something? When was the last time I ate? And that alone, you know, can mess up with your whole thinking process or the way that you're feeling because, just like sleep, food is important. I'm a hangry person. I connect very well with that Snickers commercial. Like, when you're hungry, you're not yourself. Anyone that knows me, they know they always got to have a Snicker bar in their cars. Because imagine if we break down the side of the road. Imagine if there's traffic and I'm hungry. But anyway, get back to the main thing. You have to acknowledge your small accomplishments, because sometimes those thoughts of you feeling like you're not productive can take over because we don't take time to say, hey, if I had 100 subscribers last month and now I have 102 or 130 or 200, the process, the process of having that you connected with someone. Like for me, it's like as a YouTuber, I am definitely checking out, of course, a lot of other individuals' contents, and I get inspired and I get motivated. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could do this, or I could, you know, do my own twist to this, or I can get it. I'm inspired by a topic that they had, so I could just elaborate on it my way. So I think that, it's always important to, like, you know, get up from the computer sometimes. Just letting you know, get up from the computer, get up from, in front of the camera, and sometimes just enjoy the view. Just enjoy the amazing, beautiful view that's out there. Sometimes connect with somebody. Sometimes just reach out and tell somebody, hey, I don't know about this YouTube stuff. Be honest with them. You understand? But make sure you're speaking to the right person, because God knows. And that person may be like, are you just feeling like that today? Maybe you need to sleep on it, wake up, see how you feel. And sometimes we almost want like validation from others when we really have to understand that the only validation that we need is from us, because we are unique. No one, absolutely no one is like you. And that's the amazing part of it. So even though there are billions and billions of YouTube channels, you are going to be able to connect with someone in a way that another YouTuber is not able to. So just be, like I always say, authentic. Just be real. Just be you. And you is enough in anything that you're doing. But stop and acknowledge. Stop and acknowledge. And yeah, I think that it's so important. It's so valid to acknowledge you, to take time for you to say, hey, I'm gonna pour me up a glass of wine. You know what? Forget the wine. Give me a shot. Whatever floats your boat. And if that's not it, then it's like if you need a massage, COVID-19 is a little different now. But if you need a massage, if you need to dance, I love dancing. So if you need to just put on some music and just let loose, it's sometimes just doing different things can bring up ideas for different content. And also reach out to a YouTuber. Hey, can we collab? I've collabed with other YouTubers, fantastic. And so yeah, speaking of collab, I'll probably, let me see if I put that video of me and Mr. Yard Vibes TV collabing. I did a little special appearance on his Jamaican Uber driver skit. And, it's funny, and it was something that, of course, because you guys are not going to always get to see the hilarious side, because oh my gosh, I got jokes for days. You're not going to always get to see it all the time on my YouTube channel, but I'll bring it here and there. But with him, I gave you guys like a little teaser of it, just a little tiny teaser. But there's so much more to come, so yeah, definitely go check that out. And also just, what, always collab. I feel like it's super important to teach one. It's not good to have the mindset of it's just about me. It's just about me. But getting off of YouTube, it's the same thing when you're outside with, with friends, with coworkers. Sometimes these individuals, or you can be frustrated from work. You have to take time for yourself. I understood people that never took vacations. Can her time roll over to my time? Because I'll take it. I surely will take it. I remember one time, let me tell you a story. I was working at a particular job, and this person had to be forced to take her her vacation because she had too much hours rolled over from the previous years into this year's that she was not taking. I'm like, oh my gosh. And literally, it was like her job was everything. So she just zoned in on it, and everything else came second. Literally, when I mean literally, everything came second. I was like, wow. But eventually, unfortunately, things like that caught up to her. But I think that, once she left the company and she was able to, just refocus on different things, it was a better outcome for her. But a company is never going to tell you when, like, hey, you should not work as much, or you should, it's not even about not working as much. It's about taking time for yourself. You should always take time for yourself because your body needs it. Your body, sometimes when we're like stressed or not stimulated, it's because we need other stimulations. Maybe it's you check out a YouTuber, or you go by a family member, you go by a friend's house, you go by your man's house, somebody's man house. I'm tired, I'm done. No, but no, but you always did. There's people that stimulate you, or make you come up with all these different types of ideas and stuff, because to try to get you out of that funk. That funk is never good. But sometimes, like I said from the beginning, sometimes you just need a nap. And you guys know who I'm talking. If it's you, you need a nap. Just you need a nap. I'm telling you, you need a nap. And in anything, whether it's writing, if you're teaching, if doctors, nurses, lawyers, name it, you have to find a time when you step back, evaluate how you're feeling, because that funk feeling is coming from somewhere. It's meaning that you either are super tired, or you're not getting stimulated in a particular way that you want to. So just like it's all about understanding what you need and surrounding yourself with individuals that will fuel your fire in any situation. So I was like, you know what, let me just, do a video about this, because I know that there's a lot of individuals out there, but it's okay. Just take a little time for yourself. And so that's what I said. It's a weekend. World Talk After Dark. It's a weekend. Stimulate. You know what? I got you. Hold on. I got you. Get into it. Hold up. Get your mask. Put your mask on. Bye. Mm. Voila. Put your mask on. It's the weekend. A little self care goes a long way. Get that skin glowing, get that skin tight. Like, subscribe, share it. The podcast with a friend. Oh, you into it. Mm, juicy. Look, all the juices from this mask is going straight into my skin. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. So again, do you understand? It is the glow. Do you guys see the glow? Do you guys see the glow? I see the glow. You see the glow. I hope that you guys take a little time for yourself this weekend. And if you're in a funk, don't worry. That too will pass. Just ask yourself, what do you need today? What do you need today? And tomorrow is another day to attack whatever goal you want to attack. So next time, guys, thank you so much for watching Rope Talk After Dark. And see you next upload. Bye, guys.